Hello friends, I'm Lisa, the Budget Equestrian, and I have a fun video for you today. I am going to show you how to make tall planters using plastic trash cans. Yes, these are tall planters that I made using trash cans. They're super simple to make. So I have 2 trash cans and I have some copper hammered Rust-Oleum spray paint. So the first thing I need to do is take the sticker off the trash can, and then I'm going to drill some holes in the bottom of it for drainage. So I just drilled holes around the bottom, and then I put one in the center of each of the cans. Can you see the holes? And then I take my trusty spray paint and begin to paint the trash can. I'm using aged copper. This is Rust-Oleum hammered metallic spray paint. And I've done this before, and I have another video showing you how to do this. But this one's going to be a little bit different because I'm going to add some dimension to the cans so they don't just look like they've just been spray painted. So the first thing I do is just put a thin coat, this is my base coat of spray paint on each of the trash cans. And this is a little speeded up version because you don't need to see me painting the entire trash can in real time. That would take forever. Can you see the difference between the original and the base coat? So this is the other one that's getting painted. I really like this spray paint. It works really well. Oops, almost fell. And again, this is just the base coat. I'm just making sure that I have a nice coat of paint on each of the trash cans. And this paint is really forgiving. It doesn't run very easily. I'm really happy with this type of spray paint. It's mostly foolproof from my experience.
I could have my way, I could let it be. I could do what I want, but it's just an illusion. Yeah, I sometimes feel like I can't grow up. I'm drinking beer right out my coffee cup. I wanna do what I want. It's just an illusion. Try to come around, but I know it's gonna take a while. So what, I wanna hang with my friends. So what, I wanna go out again. So what, I wanna write you a song. It's not my fault that you can't sing along.
Okay, now this is where we're gonna get into putting a little bit of dimension into our paint job on our trash cans. So I'm just going over it again with another coat and another layer of spray paint. And now what I'm going to do is go at an angle. So I'm going from the bottom to top, top to bottom. And I've got the sprayer kind of close to the trash can itself. And I'm going a little bit slower too while I'm doing these lines on the trash can. And what it's going to do, hopefully you can see the little lines that are already starting to form in the paint. That's just going to add a little bit more dimension to the paint job itself. This way the trash cans won't necessarily look too much like trash cans, and they won't look like just something that I spray painted, I hope. And this is the second trash can. So again, I'm just going in shorter strokes with the paint so that it's going to have more paint on those lines than it does on the base coat. And like I said, this paint is very forgiving. I didn't end up with any runs on the paint job, even though I was moving much slower when I applied this layer of paint.
Just wanna be myself. So what, I wanna hang with my friends. So what, I wanna
Ooh, you can see the lines though. Do you see the lines?
write you a song. It's not my fault that you can't sing along. I try to keep it cool anyways. I try to stay away from mistakes. I'm making my way and I'm good on my own. Keeping the show 'cause it's all that I know. It goes like we're singing. It goes like
And this is my paint job once they were all dry. These are the trash cans, also known as my tall planters. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. And now that the planters are all dry, it's time to put them out on my front porch. So I'm going to fill some of the space with an empty coffee can. And then I'm going to use some potting soil that was on clearance at Walmart. So it was $1 for this bag of potting soil. And one tip that I can give you with potting soil, if it's been sitting for a long time and it gets clumpy, if you knock the bag it upside down and flip it and bang it from end to end, that will help to break up any of the clumps in the bag, and then it'll be nice and fine when you put it into the pot or wherever you're putting the potting soil. Then I just fill up the container almost to the top. I probably had about 3 inches below the top of the planter, and you can put whatever kind of flowers in this that you want. I'm actually making a fall display, so I'm going to be using artificial flowers because that just works best for me. Okay, so my planters are all ready to go, and I got these cute little scarecrows, so I'm putting them in my other planters. And the planter in the back, that was a taller planter that I did the same type of paint job on about 2 years ago, I think. But I didn't add any dimension when I was doing the spray paint. I just wanted tall planters, so I got taller trash cans, the round ones, and painted them with the Rust-Oleum metallic type paint as well. And with these smaller planters, I wanted them to kind of be an accent to the larger planters. And I'm just filling up both of the littler planters with silk flowers that I got at the dollar store. Every single flower that is in all of these displays I got at the dollar store or at Walmart. And Walmart, it was actually cheaper. The Walmart flowers were 97 cents and the dollar store flowers were, of course, $1. And this is my fall floral display once I have everything all done. And then I have this huge display to greet everybody that comes to my front door in my trash can planters, which really don't look too bad, I don't think. I'm very happy with how these turned out. It's a really simple project that I know you can do, and you're gonna get a lot of compliments on your awesome planters, and you're gonna be happy because they were so inexpensive to make. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to come over and watch my video. And if you want to learn more about the other DIY projects I have, just click that little round subscribe icon. and you can subscribe to my channel and get lots of other DIY ideas for yourself, and if you have horses, for your barn. Again, thanks so much for watching.